Hello, welcome to podcast number 2. My name is Kate as Lovely, and today we are going to look into articles. First of all, we're going to see what I've been doing and how my life is, and then we're going to do articles and my views on them and the highlights basically. We're going to do trial of the month, which is amazing. How could anybody be that stupid at Christmas time? Oh yeah, let us get on to how I'm doing. Today this week I have been amazed by the fact, well, for the last 2 weeks, because I'm basically recording it 2 weeks behind, I've been amazed at the traction of this channel. Yes, I'm not a big YouTuber, but I thought I'd only have like 2 views. I honestly thought I'd only have like 2 or 3 views, but I'm getting like 30 views, 40 views, and I love you so much. Thank you so much to all the people that watch it and generally care. Health check with Izzy. Oh my god, she is an absolute star. She took her to the vet yesterday and she literally sat on the scales, and the vet weighed her on the scales, and literally she wanted to sit on the scales for the whole of the consultation thing. She liked the scales, they were warm and comfortable, so she sat on the blimming scales the whole time, which I think was amazing, very funny, very sweet. So yeah, that's another thing that's happened. Now, I had 2 surprises, one yesterday and one today. Yesterday, I got some flowers from a mysterious person. I was like, who's the flowers from? Who are they from? So I got these flowers and chocolate, and it's Carers Week. You are a carer. It's Carers Week. Here's a little something for you. Kiss, kiss. Who's that? So I texted a few people, also my sister, and it turned out to be my sister who sent me these lovely flowers, lovely message, and lovely chocolates. So yeah, thank you very much. It was a nice surprise, and it was just lovely. So yeah, I look at them every day. They came with a little booklet of instructions to keep them watered and everything. And yeah, I really thank you. And then I looked online today, and one of my online, I call them online friends or online associates, gave a shout out to me in his video. Thank you so much to @PositiveWorlds. Thank you. Oh my god, thank you so much for doing that. So yeah, and he does reactions. Yeah, so go and have a look at him. Let's go to our Library of Archives. Right, where is my Library of Archives? Okay, the first one was called A Treasure Hunt That Gripped the Nation, and it's by BBC News. Masquerade, How a Real-Life Treasure Hunt Obsessed a Nation. So a series of events is being staged to mark the 40th anniversary of the publishing sensation that was Masquerade. I think they were books. A picture book, very good, promised hidden treasure to the person who could solve all the clues hidden within its pages. It's familiar tale, treasure hunters racing to decipher the clues in the mysterious book that will lead them to the buried gold. But this particular hunt and its waiting treasure is no work of fiction, even if the creation inspired as it was. In 1979, artist Kit Williams published the Masquerade book, a storybook decorated with paintings and pictures whose intricacies held lots of clues that would lead to the successful sleuthing to a 18-karat gold hare. A phenomenon at the time. The book was sold more than 1 million copies and sparked a worldwide hunt for the gold. It was a frenzied hunt that gripped the nation. Readers were addicted, with the treasure hunt driven as much as being the first to solve the riddle as value the jewel-encrusted hare. Countless lawns were dug up, fed-up landowners put signs warning off fortune seekers. When the hunt began, Masquerade followed the journey of Jack Hare, who lost a jewel that had been entrusted to deliver from the moon to the sun. And the real-life treasure was fit for a fairy tale. It was valued at the time £5,000, which is not very much today, but if you add a nought on it, would be 50,000. Although it eventually proved to be much more, and inset with ruby and mother of pearl moonstones. The golden hare was caught in the imagination of millions, yet for nearly 3 years its hiding place was known only to 2 men. Setting off one night in August 1979, Williams was accompanied by single witness chosen by publisher Tom Mashetti, the television host Barbara Gascoigne. The precise spot of the common Williams and his famous witness buried the hare, which was sealed in wax to protect it, and placed in a ceramic case to evade metal detectors. That is so clever. That is so clever. Upon it was engraving, "I am the keeper of the jewel masquerade, which lies waiting safe inside me for you or eternity." So basically, it literally gripped the country. They embarked on public tours. 200 letters arrived at his house daily. Williams read every single one. So you can imagine it was a business decision by him and his publisher. And the solution was the golden hares, red and herrings. Only one theory led to the correct solution, the golden prize. To complete it, the puzzler had to draw a line from the hare's eyes of each of the animals in the 15 paintings through the hand or the paw of the letter in the border. This revealed a word or a phrase which put together formed a crucial clue. So it's got all the clues basically. And the discovery. By early 1982, someone had discovered it, found the puzzle. They had a major breakthrough with the help of an additional clue published in the Sunday Times in 1981. Now, I'll tell you something. My parents have still got the original books, and apparently they tried to solve the clues and they weren't able to, but everybody did. It was the in thing of that era, of those year or 2 years. Yeah, I'm amazed. This marketing technique worked, and it made him a lot of money. So the hare, having fetched 31,000 at auction, passed private ownership and disappeared from the public for more than 20 years. It is now. Where is it? It wasn't until 2009, at the most famous work, nearly its 30-year anniversary, that it's returned to public life with an exhibition of some of his 300 intervening works. So literally Masquerade 40. And they're doing a Masquerade 40 as a series of events launched on the equinox, and it will run through the year to mark the anniversary, which include walks, crafts, events and barbecues at the burial spot. So if you want to have a look at that, that's on the BBC website. That is amazing. Waterpipe Works uncover the ancient skeleton, and we'll have a look at that one. 26 human skeletons thought to be about 3,000 years old have been found during waterpipe excavation works. Discovery of the Oxfordshire settlement, only that it's in Oxfordshire, believed to be from the Iron Age and the Roman period. So yeah, and they've basically showed one of the skeletons. Alongside the human remains, archaeologists found evidence of dwellings, animal carcasses and household objects, including pottery, cutting implements and a decorative comb. So that 3,000 years ago, these people were just normal, everyday people, be it probably high class people, but they were normal everyday people walking about like you and me 3,000 years ago. That's good. I'm still not too sure about whether people should be buried somewhere else or be put in museums if it's a major discovery like this, or they should be buried in the site itself, reburied. In an ideal world, the best thing would be to rebury them, because that's where they've been for the last, I don't know how long, for the last 3,000 years where they died. But if it's a housing project or something along those lines, or you've got to put something there, then possibly bury them into a relic site, get all the facts and figures and everything, but rebury them. To the amazing find that the archaeologists have just uncovered this week. I have got to talk about this. I don't know whether I got excited about this because it was just, I don't know how it got there. 40,000-year-old Ice Age wolf head found in Siberia. So that was the remarkable find, was found this week in Siberia. The Telegraph pictured as an amazing thing. Russian and Japanese scientists have unveiled the first intact adult head of an Ice Age wolf species, which preserved in the permafrost of 40,000 years. They hope that the unique find will help them learn more about the ancient predator that roamed Europe and Asia, along the woolly rhinoceros and mammals, including its ultimate fate. And they've basically tested everything. Researchers at the Jinkai University School of Medicine in Tokyo performed tomographic scans of the wolf and lion's heads. They've done various tests, various bits and pieces. But yeah, it's amazing. Also, the mammoth tusk industry have found lots of mammoth tusks around this area. They also have found the soil is most of Yakutat remains frozen year-round, preventing the ancient tusks and carcasses from decomposing. Specimens have been emerging more frequently as climate change gradually thaws out the permafrost. The head was found on the Taranaki River by the local hunting for lucrative mammoth tusks, a remote Siberian range of Yakutat last year. Well-preserved instant cave lions have previously been discovered nearby. Now, yes, it's amazing. Yes, it's wow. It's kind of like, it's amazing to think that this wolf was roaming about 40,000 years ago. That's 38,000, give or take, 38,000 years before BC, before Anti-Domino, before anything. You've got to remember that this was one wolf. It was apparently it was gigantic. Looking at the size and the size of the head, it looks as if the wolf kind of reduced in size as the years went on and as the ancestors went on. Now, the wolf's head itself looks like it's come from a wolf that was a size of a medium-sized dog, or a large dog, or a large dog, or a small pony. That's basically it. Now, going back to the article, several species of wolf lived during the I can never say this word, during the Ice Age, including the celebrated dire wolf in the Americas. Based on the bones found in Siberia, both dogs and modern wolves are believed to have split off from the wolf ancestor at least 27,000 years ago. So yeah, it is amazing, but you've got to think this was one wolf out of probably a lot of wolves. There were probably a lot of wolves around at this time. I'm not going to put a number on it, but it was a lot of wolves around this time, and wolves go in packs, so it was obviously a family member of a wolf pack that died. We don't have any more detail on its age, when it died, or anything else. That comes from the telegraph.com. Go and have a look at the article. It's really interesting. But you've got to remember, this little wolf, big wolf, this wolf was just one wolf in probably a whole pack of them. I don't know how many to a pack, but it's one wolf that was lucky enough to be found in a whole stream of stuff. You know, they will, as the ice clears, we'll probably find more. We don't know. So, we have not that one, but we have a clanger. So stupid. But if you think about it, the few days before this, there was the unexploded bomb in Kingston. Oh, hello, it is. So, yeah, you can see where they're coming from. I got this from BBC News. Giant Christmas bauble in Thames sparks bomb alert. This was in May. I mean, come on. Why? Why did they do that? The ordnance-like ornament was mistaken for an unexploded Second World War II bomb up near, and I'm not going to say the place, in London. Why? Met officers were called to inspect the device and luckily realised that it was an oversized Christmas festive feature. It comes a few days after the unexploded World War II bomb that was discovered at Christmas at Kingston upon Thames. Students from Kingston University and homeowners had to be evacuated from the campus and homes until the device was dealt with. But oh my God, why? I don't. They have to investigate everything, I'm sure. But who would put an oversized bauble? Why? Just why would you do that? Put it in the Thames, and it's too big to go down a toilet. Come on. Someone has hurled that great big overdose bauble in the pond or in the Thames for a joke. Why would you do that? Stupid people.